Welcome everyone. If you are here to test your chess strength, this is the right place to be because over here in this video, I'm going to test one of India's biggest, brightest, and most amazing chess talent, Nihal Sarin, with 16 positions of chess. Why 16? Because today is his 16th birthday. On 13th of July, Nihal has turned 16 years old, and that's the reason why I have invited him for this special challenge. Usually young kids celebrate their birthdays with parties and all. For Nihal, chess is the main thing. I would like to just show you something very interesting. The first time I saw Nihal was in 2014. He was this young kid. He was just 10 years old. He was playing at the World Juniors, and already he was catching a lot of eyeballs in that event. In fact, so many that the well-known chess journalist Manisha Mohite, as you can see on the screen, who has covered a lot of World Championship matches of Vishy Anand, said, "Let me take a picture with Nihal right now, because in a few years from now he will be the world champion, and at that point I will remember this pic." And well, Manisha hasn't been wrong. Nihal has been moving from strength to strength, and today he's 16 and his rating is 2620. I also want to show you this one video which was captured way back in time. This was Nihal over here playing against I think Tadia Scribble, and he's just 10 years old. He couldn't sit on his board. He was so he was moving around. At that point everyone thought that he's very excited about his game, but as it turns out, Nihal didn't like to sit on the board. So we started calling him the boy who does not sit, and from that he has progressed into boy who never stops now. So this is a wonderful video that I guess one of the first recorded videos of Nihal playing chess. And now Nihal is this young, matured boy. He's 16 years old. But why are we looking at this picture when we actually have the real Nihal Sarin on the show? So let me welcome Nihal over here. Welcome, Nihal.
Yeah, hi.
Nihal, first of all, many happy returns of the day.
Thank you very much.
16 years old. How does it feel? Does it feel like now I'm, matured, now I'm old, or now still feels young? What is the feeling?
Yeah, it's like half.
Well, 16, I would say somehow now you no longer are can be called a youngster or a kid. You are now into a matured individual. Yeah.
Yeah, almost all the youngsters from India are like 1-2 years younger than me.
Yeah, exactly. So when you talk about Prag or Gukesh or Raunak, and
Yeah,
all are young, and you are like the eldest one. But can't believe that you are 16 already. It seems just like yesterday when I saw you 10-year-old, as I showed in the video.
yeah.
So Nihal, how was your birthday today? Did you do something special?
No, not really. Just had some nice food and cake.
Just food and cake and some chess. Did you play some chess online?
No, to be frank, I didn't play at all.
Awesome. So this video is your first chess for the day, yeah? Like today, first chess practice.
Yeah,
Okay, fantastic. I'm excited. So I'm going to show you what we are going to do today. As you can see over here, there's a timer next to me. So I'm going to give you 16 positions, and we are going to start the timer. And I don't know how long will it will take you. It may take you half an hour. It may take you 45 minutes. It may take you an hour, maybe 5 hours, maybe 10 hours. I don't know. But we are going to do the 16 positions. Okay.
yeah.
Are you
Sure.
ready for it?
Sure.
Okay.
Be interesting.
So let me first start this, and so this is the first position on your screen. It's white to move. You need to think. Basically, the positions are in varying difficulty levels. And while you're thinking, also tell us what is going through your mind so that people can understand your thought process. And guys, all those who are trying to also solve along with Nihal, please pause the video and think, and also start your timer so that you know how you fare as compared to Nihal.
Yeah, sure. So this person is white to move, right?
Yeah, white to move here.
Yeah. So I think it's quite obvious that you should go after the black king on h8,
Okay.
which looks very weak without that 7 pawn. So yeah. So also the problem is the bishop on d6 is a bit loose.
Yeah, this is a bit loose.
So yeah, yeah, the queen is a bit stuck at the moment. So that's some problem. And
So how do you
yeah,
assess this position? Better for white, better for black, equal? How do you think?
yeah, surely it has to be better for white.
Okay.
Just just looking at the pieces, it seems like white is clearly on top.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, what move to make, that's a bit confusing.
Yes. Well, don't
So
don't really be too. Some positions are easy, some are tough. So if you think this is
mhm.
easy, it could be very simple, to start off with. So don't be too confused.
uh yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't feel simple at all to me. This one.
Well, whenever I start such a test, first position is always very difficult because people are like, oh, I was not in the mindset. It was my birthday, 16th birthday. I
Mhm.
was enjoying my life. Suddenly, this guy comes and gives me positions. What's going on?
Yeah. So, mm, okay. A few moves come to my mind.
Okay, which are the ones?
One of them is like very direct, like uh, yeah, rook b1. I was thinking
Okay,
with the idea to go rook e4, rook h4,
rook e4
but
h4. Okay,
yeah, but maybe that's not the most effective. Like rook b1, e5, for example. I think black wants e5, bishop f5, and just
yeah,
get rid of the bishop as soon as possible.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
rook e4 and
rook
yeah,
b1 e5 looks already black has equalized in the position.
not yet I think because there is rook e4 still.
Okay.
Like queen g6, rook h4 is the tactic.
Yeah, if I take here, you're going to check me and win the queen. Okay.
Yeah, but I was just thinking like, what if black simply plays b5 and
Yes, b5. That's
then
a that's a good move actually. And the position is here
mhm,
around even. Here. That's what the
yeah,
computer says. Of course, it looks scary for black, but I
yeah,
guess he survives.
the queen is too tied up.
Yeah.
The b5 is just protecting the c4 pawn and also covering a very important diagonal at the same time. So,
Here b5 and yeah. So basically, if you check, he just goes here, and then even if more checks,
yeah,
the king starts running. I guess.
yes, yes. You can't come to f4 either. So
Yeah.
it is, yeah, so rook e1 is probably not great. So yeah, this is really
Well, in general, the first move that comes to your what are the other moves that come to your mind?
mm, yeah, queen e4 is one of the first moves for sure. That should come to your mind, I think. Like Queen e4, just going for queen g4, queen h5, not carrying out anything else. But queen e4, e5 just looks just fine.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
possible. And yeah, this queen e4 keeps a small edge for white, but white has one move. I mean, a couple of moves give white
Yeah.
a small edge, but one move simply kills the position.
Okay. That. Yeah. What can that be? I was thinking rook b6 was interesting.
Yeah, that's another. So apart from queen e4, rook b6 is the other move which gives white an advantage, but
Okay.
not a winning one. So the
Hmm.
move which wins, that's what we want to.
Oh wait. Oh wow. Yeah, I think I got it.
Well, now
Oh
we
yeah,
have got
queen
it.
c4. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Queen c4, and what's the point after queen g6?
Yeah. Queen c5. That's nice. Yeah.
Absolutely. Loose pieces drop off, two rooks hanging,
Mm-hmm.
and this
Yeah.
wins. And what if I
Funnily enough, I
play?
did see this potential. I think.
Sorry?
I think I saw that there is a potential for the queen to get to c5 and attack these two rooks, but I was too late to spot how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what if
Queen c4
e5?
is nice. e5 now rook b6 looks nice.
Absolutely. And white wins. Okay, fantastic,
Yeah.
Nihal. A little bit slow starting off in the first position, but I think you're going to make it up on time. Let's go to the second one, shall we?
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. This is the second position. It's white to move. Not at all difficult.
Oh yeah.
So how do you start
Hmm.
thinking here? Like, do you start seeing moves already? Do you see what black is threatening? What do you do?
Yeah. Black is threatening mate in one, queen g2,
Yeah.
and yeah, obviously you see the black king and just something strikes. And yeah, this is bishop f8, right?
Bishop f8, good move. And let's go through if king h8 or king h7. What do you do?
Queen h6 is made.
Yeah, queen h6 just ends the game here. So that was pretty straightforward. If king f6, king f8.
Now there is queen f6 and queen f7, queen d7 mate.
Yes, this is a checkmate. Fantastic. And what if he takes with the rook?
Now the rook is hanging, so and the back rank is weak, so queen e7 check and queen f8, queen g8 is made.
Tremendous. Okay, good. So you solved this very quickly, Nihal. Moving on to the third position. Now getting a little warmed up, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's always the case. That's always the case. And now it's going to be tough to stop Nihal. So white just played rook d2, okay? And your opponent has, you are black, and your opponent has just
Mhm.
offered you a draw here. Would you accept it or not?
No.
No? Why?
No. I think okay, I'm being a bit too hasty, but I think it's rook e2 check and c3.
Too quick, too quick. You are absolutely right. Rook e2 and c3. Of course, taking this guy would be a mistake because after king e2, king f2, white
Mm-hmm.
is
Yeah.
completely.
You can even lose this, no?
Yeah, he's
Actually.
winning. White is winning.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, actually, white can just push the pawn. Don't even need to go to the pawn and give, it seems.
which one?
Like after king f2, cb3, ab3, white can just push it straight to b8, it seems.
CB, AB.
Yeah?
And yeah, if king g8, I mean,
Yeah.
you can
You
just
can
take.
even push b4, I was thinking. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
you were saying you can start pushing.
Yeah, it is just queening, right?
No. I think he can stop. No,
Ah, no. Okay. Oh,
he can stop
that
it,
was
but I
true.
think we can just take on
Yeah.
e2 and then get our king here, and this should win.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so very quick again, Nihal. Rook e2 check takes and c3. That's the key move here, and two pawns on the sixth rank. cannot be stopped by a rook. Fantastic. Very good. Let's go to the fourth position. Now Nihal is picking up speed. His time is right now just 10 minutes he's consumed. So that's really cool. Now next one. This is white to move over here. So what do you think,
Mhm.
Nihal? White to move here.
Okay.
I just don't want to hear the right move from you. You can also think out your thought process because yeah, I know some of the moves just strike to you immediately, but still, if you can speak out loud.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Now this position, okay, like white to move. Again, the black king looks quite weak, and
Yeah,
the
dark squares
h5
are
pawn
weak.
looks loose potentially. Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess it's rook e3 and rook f5.
Man, you are too good, too strong, too strong. The cake has done nothing to slow you down. Rook f5, fantastic move, threatening. Rook h5, gh5, queen h5, and queen h8 mate. And what if king
Yeah.
h6 here?
Now I thought it was queen e3, rook h5, queen g5.
Yeah, Nihal doesn't like
And
speaking black's moves basically, but this is what he meant. There's
yeah, queen g2, queen e2, g2. So that's an important thing.
That's the last trick because if you take with the king,
Yeah,
unnecessarily you will lose the game after rook g8. So
yeah.
here g7 is a mate, and if
Hmm.
you defend it, then queen h5 is checkmate.
Yes.
Too good,
Yeah, the
Nihal.
thought process is just like, yeah, and the thought process is simple, I think. Like, black king looks a bit weak, and there is potential for h5 mate, especially because black queen is so far away at the moment.
Yeah, black queen is a little bit too far, so just take and jump in. These
Yeah,
moves, many people are just not able to spot moves like rook f5. But I guess it's just a matter of training yourself. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's just some simple tactics.
Okay. I'm not going to take your time by asking you a lot of questions. Next position, this is the fifth one. This is my game. I played this against Grandmaster. At that point, he was not a GM, Anurag Mahmal. And it is white to move here. What would you play here? It's already
Okay.
looking scary for white. He's 2 pawns down.
Yeah.
What
Mm-hmm.
would and I actually blundered during the game. Let's see if you can do better.
Okay. That will be tough. This is a really scary position, of course.
End games are always a little bit tricky because you don't
Ah,
know.
okay. Yeah. So I think one thing, like you will be a bit scared with white looking at the position for first, but then you see that the a4 pawn is wrong color.
Yeah,
A4 pawn and the b3 bishop, that
yeah,
is wrong color.
yeah, wrong color
So
here.
that has, yeah. So this should actually be a simple draw after some bishop c7, I guess.
Why are you playing bishop c7? Like in the game, I just played king c1. I was of the same thought process. What's the big deal?
f6, right?
f6, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
bishop f6, h5. Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
how
quite nice.
that's how I lost the game because he got another passed pawn
Mhm.
here, and I couldn't do en
Yeah.
passant because I lose the bishop. And if we take with the pawn, then still black gets. So two passers are
Hmm.
difficult to hold in this position.
Yes. Right.
So the right move, as Nihal rightly pointed out, is bishop c7, and even bd6 can do the job. But
Yeah.
the point is to make sure that f6 is met with.
Bishop d8.
Yes, absolutely. Bishop d8, and now if you take king f4, then bishop f6, and white
Mhm.
is completely in control on this side of the board. All he has to do is
Yeah,
exchange one pawn and then sacrifice his bishop for the other pawn, and
exactly.
this king will settle here and make a draw.
Hmm.
Nihal, even endgames, you are too quick. You're too quick. Let's go to the next one. This is a nice study. I think you'll enjoy it. It's not a tough one by any means.
Definitely.
This one is white to move here. You
Hmm.
see, white is actually two pieces down. Also, both his pieces are under attack. So you need to be a little
Yeah,
careful.
of course. So yeah, this should be some cute mate, but I'm yet to see what exactly.
This is by Bondarenko. Bondarenko has composed
Oh yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm. I think I see it.
You spotted it?
I
It's
think
mate in 10
I
moves.
guess.
You have to tell me all the 10 moves without breathing, like in one breath.
Okay, that will be tough. Okay, can I try?
Yeah.
Okay. So c4, king b6, knight d5, king c6, knight e7, king d6, knight c8, king c6, knight a7, king d6, knight c8, king c6, knight e7, king d6, knight f5, king c6, knight d4, king d6, rook b6 mate.
Oh, I couldn't match Nihal's speed. He was too quick and he was absolutely right. 10 moves, mate. He spotted it in a fraction of a second. Brilliant, Nihal. C4 check. Of course, you can't go here on a6 because knight c7 is a mate. So you have to go to c6. Now check, check. This is like called a Rundlauf. I guess it's moving in circles. And
What
then
is it called? I did not know that.
it's I think a German word. Rundlauf. Rund is round and lauf is to run. So running in
Oh, okay.
circles.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've never heard.
and it's a mate
Mhm.
because the knight
Yeah, this is knight's weakness. Yeah, sometimes it just blocks your king.
yeah, these two knights, they are making this king's life a hell over there. Okay,
Yeah,
so time for the seventh position. I will tell you a small story about this once you solve it afterwards, but it is black to
sure.
move here. What do you play? The
Mm-hmm.
pawn is going this way and white pawn is going this way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, black to move. Fine. Yeah, this is already getting tougher. I can see.
Yes, yes. This is not simple, but I'll speak about this position. Let's see what
Hmm?
will you play here.
Yeah, let's see. So, okay, I have to think.
As we can see, Nihal has almost reached halfway stage, seventh position, and he's taken 17 minutes for himself.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. What is this? I think I have an idea, but I should just confirm it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I would like to play rook f5.
Hmm. What should I do? Should I test you or should I praise you? This is my question because this is the right move. But let me test you first before praising you. Okay, rook f5. Let me first go rook a8. What are you going to do?
Yeah, g3,
G3 a6.
rook f6.
Fantastic, fantastic. A7.
Yeah, rook f7.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah,
To
uh,
pursue the
yeah.
pawn everywhere it goes,
Mhm.
and now just push this guy.
Yeah, yeah. Of
Okay.
course, I've seen this motif before. I can't solve this first for sure.
You have seen this
Now I've seen
before?
the motif I've seen, I guess.
Okay, okay.
So,
Maybe in some book or somewhere you're
mm,
solving. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
But let me
This,
let me again test you a bit more because rook f5. What if I just push my king forward? King b3.
yeah, g3,
Okay, g3, king b4. Sorry.
g2, and rook f4, rook g4.
Oops, sorry. I wanted to stop the pawn, but check king
Uh-huh.
b5
Yeah, yeah.
and rook g4 and the pawn queens. Brilliant, Nihal. Brilliant. This is just fantastic. And the story which I wanted to tell you very quickly is, I gave this position roughly around 4 or 5 years ago to a guy who came in ChessBase India office. I think and he sat there. I put this position and he got it within 10 seconds. Can you guess who he was?
No, who is wow, big genius
Yeah,
for sure.
someone who is now one of India's top GMs.
With it?
No, it was Hari Krishna who got it, and I was
Huh?
super impressed with him. But Hari was like,
Oh,
"Yeah, I had also seen this motif somewhere, just like you." So he solved it very
yeah.
quickly. Okay, we move
Hare
on.
Krishna is so good in endgames, especially.
Yeah, he is an endgame maestro. He is amazing at
Yeah.
endgames. But so one more endgame for you, Nihal. This one is not easy. Bishops now. After
Mhm.
rooks, we move to
Yeah.
bishops. Have you seen this?
No.
So this is white to move.
Hmm. Okay. Maybe I should have explained that last Rukan game a bit. Yeah.
Please,
I
please.
forgot.
Thank you. That's a good point because I think we just
Yeah.
rushed forward a bit.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my bad.
Uh,
Like Rook F5 is not the first move that comes to your mind. Yeah.
okay.
Of course, you want to push. G3 is it's a very typical move for sure, but this might allow some saving chances with Rook G6 was the problem.
And G2.
And Black kept pushing, yeah. And now I guess I actually don't know. Okay, maybe King B3,
Yeah, absolutely.
just like
And here,
King F2. Now King B4.
yeah, king b4. I think you can already take here, and this should also be a
Uh-huh.
draw. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, you should not allow this.
No, maybe
If
not.
it's Black's move,
Let's play it safe. King b4, not allowing this bridge. Yeah, you mean?
ah, no, no, no. That's not what I meant. Like, should not allow fourth rank cutoff. That's the key, I think.
Ah, okay. So if
Like,
I
if
play
Black's
rook
move,
f4 here,
now A6, White is just on tab, I guess. Rook G4 A7. I mean, take an A7, sorry.
yeah, just take,
Even
take.
direct A7 is possible, yeah.
Yeah, because you
So,
have this. No,
winning with check.
queening with check. Yeah, because the king is on f3.
Yeah.
But okay, even takes a7, queen and queen should be a draw. And
Yes, yeah. There is no
remains.
immediate. Yeah. So that was why I thought Black should stop this plan with like attacking the pawn from the side.
And
Also, one last line. Yeah, what did I say?
no, no, go
Sorry.
on, go on.
Yeah, sorry. One last line I wanted to show us like if G3, Rook G6, G2, White can maybe even go A6. Do you think? Like,
And what if I
I
go
think it's possible.
king f2, then king b3? Yeah.
King B3.
But
Yeah.
then I have this and rook. Ah, okay. Then you can take an a7 anyway.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. The thing was like, yeah, King B3, Rook A7, for example. Like Black tries to win that pawn. Now White can just
check.
start checking as soon as
Yeah. And the
he
moment he
leaves the
goes
file.
far, you come here.
Yeah, yeah. So that was the problem.
Yeah, I think
And this
that
is just.
works as well. A6 and also king b3 draws, so both the moves seem sufficient. Uh,
Mhm.
but rook f5 is just very, very clean. It's like a clean move to win the game.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Okay, so Nihal, shall we go to the eighth one? Eighth position.
Sure.
Yeah, that is the bishop endgame that we were looking at. So this one is white to move. Let's see. Let's see how you calculate here. Let's calculate it out loud.
Okay. Yeah, so White's first move is pretty obvious. You have to go E6.
Okay, because the pawn is hanging.
Yeah, that much is clear. Now I need to really think. So, okay, how does Black defend? This one I need to. Hmm. So Bishop B3 can be met with E7.
Yeah.
That should be
And
winning.
bishop a4.
Bishop F7.
Yeah, and this endgame after you win the bishop is a trivial win.
Yeah, I would think so, but have some doubts somehow if black can set up some very strange fortress with g3, but
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, yeah,
No, that doesn't work.
yeah, can't work.
So
So
e6.
how does black possibly defend? Hmm. Actually, how does black defend here? Ah, okay, I think I have an idea. Wait. I should have seen some. Yeah, okay, I think I got it. I mean, not the solution, but
You got the defense.
black needs to attack. Black has to attack g2, I guess.
Okay.
I think so, yeah. So e6, okay. Hmm, 63.
So Nihal, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I was just trying to think how black could attack that, which is a bit tough. Ah, okay. Black has to play g3 for sure.
To
Yes, yeah.
so that if e7, then you have bishop h5.
Yeah, yeah. So e7, there is bishop h5. So bishop f7 looks like the move.
Okay.
Now black goes king e3 because bishop b3, bishop g6 check.
Very good. That was a key line, and then you just
Yeah,
push the
yeah.
pawn.
Now we choose
So king e3.
king e3, e7, and king f2. I've definitely seen this, seen something similar before.
Okay.
So the point is beautiful. Yeah, e8 queen, bishop f3, bishop d5, bishop g2 stalemate.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. So now I need to think.
It's a stalemate here. The king has no squares to go because everything is covered.
Yeah,
So,
that's one of the most beautiful stalemates. So what exactly do we do here
so,
after
so
king f?
which point should I stop at?
Yeah, that is critical.
Here, e6 after
Maybe,
e7. Where exactly?
yeah, maybe after bishop f7, king e3 probably.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. This is really tricky. Yeah? Like king g1 runs into bishop b3.
Yeah, and there
If not,
no check now. So,
yeah,
this pawn is pinned.
yes. So king e3. Now what? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I have an idea. I just need to see whether it works.
Let's see if Nihal. Oops, sorry. I just made a move. Bishop. Sorry, g3, bishop f7, king e3. And yeah, this is where Nihal is thinking.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is seriously tough.
Nihal just says this is seriously tough, and then within the next few seconds, he finds the move. So I have seen Vidit also doing the same. He always tells you, "Oh, tough position for me, tough," and then he finds it. So I think it's a way of putting easing out the pressure on yourself.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Yeah. Bishop e8 looks good.
Fantastic, fantastic. Double exclamation move. Bishop e8. What a brilliant move. Okay, how can black continue the defense?
Yes, black can go king f2.
Okay,
And bishop c6, bishop e2,
Very good.
e7, bishop f1, and at some point you have to make a knight, I think.
Here, knight.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because if you make a queen, we already know that this is a draw.
Yeah,
And also a rook does leads to the same stuff, yeah? Like you make a rook and again it's a draw.
yes.
So only thing is to make a knight because a bishop would also end in a draw. So knight, and this is winning because now the
Mm-hmm.
knight and bishop will easily combine to win this pawn. One
Yeah,
line
you'll
which
have to
I
mate
want.
with bishop and knight. That's a
Sorry.
bit tough, but
Yeah. Okay.
you'll have to mate with bishop and knight at the end.
I think you will be able to manage it with ease. One question was bishop f3. Did you spot this move?
Yes, yes, king g1. Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. King g1, and that was the only move to win because if you take, then king f2, actually black wins here.
yeah. It's made by force. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just pre-move g2, g1, queen g3.
Yeah, in online chess.
Yeah.
That's what all of us are doing right now, so makes a lot of sense. So g3, bishop f7. I think the tough move here was bishop e8, because everyone thinks to push the pawn. But how did you find this move, Nihal, bishop e8?
Yeah, it was by elimination. Like bishop e8 was the only square where you could choose a diagonal when black goes somewhere else. Like sounds a bit weird, but like bishop g6, I was thinking first,
Yeah.
but then the problem was like king king f2, bishop e4, and bishop goes to a4.
Mm. Ah, okay. So the basic point is if you put bishop e8 here, then your bishop will know after coming to c6 which will control this diagonal and also this diagonal, which is critical.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. c6 is the square. Yeah.
That is the important. Okay, fantastic. Well, we have to give some, leeway to Nihal because he's also explaining positions apart from solving. So that takes a bit of energy and time. Nihal, you are halfway through. You have taken 32 minutes. Let's see if you can finish
Mhm.
the remaining 8 in under an hour. It's not going to be easy, but let's
Oh,
see. Let's see. Black to move
yeah,
here.
yeah.
What do you play?
Oh, it's black. Okay, this is really getting tough. I can
Yeah,
sense that.
it's basically, white is threatening all sorts of stuff here. He wants to take on e7, he wants to play g4, he wants to do so many things. So you need to be very
Oh,
careful.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I already hate this question a lot.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those positions where you need to find the only moves to hold, which is never easy in chess.
Yes, yes, agree. Yeah, how do you possibly hold this? Hmm. Okay. You need to get to the e6 knight somehow. But
Okay, okay. This is he knows the heart of the position very quickly. He knows that he needs to get
yeah,
to this knight. Okay. Who has to get?
that's
That is
going
the
to.
question. Does the bishop get to it? Does the rook get to it? Who gets to it?
Yeah, yeah, that's really tough. Trying g4 and rook e7 are the threats. You.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, black is a pawn up at the moment. Okay, I
Yes.
forgot to
Yes.
count. Mhm.
So for all your pains, you have one pawn at least.
Yeah, that's always nice. At least one pawn. Yeah, at
Yeah.
least there's something.
At least you can give up a pawn or two and then hope to hold.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Yeah, especially when I was when I was younger, I used to when I was calculating during a game, I used to I was calculating some variation and I would have some at least measure
What
usually
what would you have?
like something like an at least measure.
Hmm.
Like if something goes wrong, at least I have this option.
The last
If
resort,
I'm,
yeah.
like, yeah, yeah.
And what's your at
Like if
least
I have
measure here?
miscalculated some, yeah. Okay, this one. Hmm. Yeah. Black is a bit worse, right? Surely.
Yes, yes. Perfect evaluation. Black is a bit worse in one of the lines and very worse in everything else. So you need to find that
Yeah,
bit worse line.
exactly. Okay, I see one more rookie too.
Okay, and two moves. First of all, what happens to g4?
G4 rookie for GH5 rookie 6 was what I was hoping.
Brilliant, brilliant. That's a trap, and actually, black starts to get better there. And what if I take instead of g4, rook into e7,
I thought rook into E4
and then rook
and
a7?
hope to survive after H6.
Yes, h6 or even king g8. I think both of them.
Ah,
Uh,
okay, okay.
I
King
think
G8 is also
king
there.
g8 may be more, a little more accurate. And here black
Mhm.
survives. But you have to find rook e2. If you do anything else, for example, let's say bd1, then after rook
Yes.
e7, rook c8, b4, white is just in under control. Everything is just
Mhm.
very solid. Yeah,
Your
and you
king
will
is
win.
so bad. So,
Yeah, and then this king will
so
slowly march in, and this is going to be big, big trouble.
yes, yeah. One of the first moves, maybe the first move I considered was something like Rook C7, which is a ridiculous move. Like
Yeah,
it's trying to hang on to that pawn, but yeah, G4 wins a piece, right?
yeah, yeah. Because bishop e8 you can take and then take here.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Nihal, rook e2 may looks easy when once shown, but actually to find it over the board is not at all easy. So good job there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's much easier to find something if you know there is something.
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
that is always.
Ah, this is a tricky one. It's black to move, so I'm going to just flip it a bit, flip it around here. Black to move
Mhm.
here. I don't know if you have solved this already at some point.
I might have seen this. There is a good chance that I might have seen this, or at least something very similar.
Okay. It's a very, it's one of my favorite positions, and I remember it because when I was solving it, I found the answer, and I was very happy when I found the answer. It was
Mhm.
like, yes, I cracked it. But maybe
Mhm. Yeah,
let's see
that's
how.
always very nice.
Yeah.
This is I remember this strategic, right?
uh, I believe this is from this book, how recognizing opponents resources, by Mark Doretsky.
Ah, okay. Hmm. Okay, I want to go A5.
Nihal is just too good. I sometimes feel the move which took me so long to find, he just found it. Okay, what if I check you?
I taken Bishop D7. That
Brilliant.
was
And why did you play a5 in this position?
well, it's like White's main or maybe even only real source of counterplay is to play B4, and B4 is a very strong threat.
Very good.
And also, you just need to realize that a discovered attack by the knight is not really a threat. So then A5 is not so hard, I guess.
Yeah, so basically what Nihal saw is b4 is very strong, and knight f6 or any discovered check, you just pick up the knight somehow, and then if he
Yeah, knight
takes on,
C5 is more problematic.
yeah, like here knight c5, right?
Yeah, Yes, white gets some pawns, but also black gets like queen 8, bishop h3 immediately. So,
Yeah, and then you pick this guy, and then bishop h3 is a threat, and there is
mhm.
black is doing completely fine. Yeah, a5 is brilliant. Nihal, did you consider knight d5 here? Because that's the second
That's a
best
very
move.
natural. Mhm. Not exactly because I kind of knew this if I think
Okay.
I've seen this for sure somewhere.
It's the second best move, but a5 is the best move in this position, and you solved it very
Mhm.
quickly. Well done. Okay, let's go to the.
Thank you.
You have done 10 now. This one is going to be fun. Let's see. Let's see. Because I'm trying to give you positions which are similar to game positions. Game like this is
Mhm.
white played rook c7, attacking the pawn on f7. What do you do here as black?
Okay, so basically the question is rook b2 or rook f8.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
Very
that
quick.
much can.
Very quick to spot. Yeah, okay. What are you going to do?
Uh, that's a trickier question. I'm probably just going to. Okay,
If
I
you
should
have
think.
1 second, or not 1 second, 5 seconds on your clock, and you're playing this blitz 5+1 or something, where would you put your rook instantly in the game?
Then I would put it on f8.
Then you'd
That's how
put
I
it on
play.
f8. Okay, because b2
But
you
still,
don't know what would happen, but f8 you know is safe.
yeah, f8 will probably end up in a draw. I will get a4 with two rooks. So,
Absolutely. Okay. Now that you have some more time, let's think if
yeah.
b2 is better.
Yes. Yeah, I think rook b2 wins. Should be.
Wins for.
Ah. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Okay. Okay.
You were not, you hadn't completed the sentence. You just said wins, but you didn't say for white or black. So you can still choose which move you want to
Oh
make.
me. Okay. Yeah, I get it now. I think now I see the problem. Hmm. It's a bit tough to evaluate, but I guess rook f8 is what I should play now.
Why? But okay.
Plus,
So tell me why not rook b2, which looks. I mean, at
yeah, rook.
first sight, you should love activity over passive defense.
Yes. King h3 is strong.
Takes
King h4. Okay,
absolutely.
you have to. And this probably ends up the other way. Yeah.
It's lost. It's lost for black. The king is too active. Is going in, and also these two rooks
Yeah.
are ready to just demolish black. So this is losing position for black, and that's the reason why rook f8 is the correct move. And Nihal found it instantly. This is the game Miles versus Hort, and believe it or not, it actually ended up as a win for for black in this game
After
after rook
did
f8.
Miles play rook?
Yeah,
Ah no, he
no
played rook
no
f.
he played rook f8, but
Ah yes.
I'll just show you the end of the game. What happened? He played rook e7, a3,
Okay.
king f3, rook a1, h3, rook a2, h4, rook a1. So black was hoping to
Yeah.
hold a draw, but uh,
Rook e7 is smart. Huh?
here
But rook
putting.
e7 like king g7, rook e6 is the idea.
Ah, okay. So that's the point. Not letting the king escape.
Yeah.
So here king f3, h3, and then king f4, f3, rook f2. He took, and now king g7. And here he
Okay.
had to be careful. He went
Oh
here
wow.
and then he resigned because Rook G4 mate is difficult to stop, impossible to stop.
Oh
That
yeah,
was a
E4.
heartbreak. Yeah, E4,
Yeah. Okay, you just take all the pawns.
just take and then
D4.
take and
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Wow, nice.
so that
No,
was
this was a great pick. Yeah.
nice position. Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay, so now this one is testing your endgame skills a bit more. Black to move. I How should black play here? Black is better, clearly two pawns up, but white has this strong pawn. He also wants to pick up this pawn, and then he would like to
Mhm.
give up this pawn, win this, and then draw this two versus one endgame.
Yeah, these positions are very tough. I I completely know that now.
45 minutes, and Nihal is on the 12th test, so five more to go.
Okay.
Well, Nihal isn't getting very stressed out with these positions, so I'm putting a bit of time stress on him, but he's good at handling his clock.
Yeah, I'm always under time stress.
Yeah, always under time pressure. Uh, so,
That's okay. Hmm. Um,
so imagine this to be one of the critical games in your chess career, and suppose a win here would take you to, I don't know, maybe the candidates, and a draw would make you eliminate out of the event. So it's a
hmm.
high pressure move now. What would you play here with black?
Yeah, this is going to be quite tricky.
So what are the moves coming in your mind?
Okay, all sorts of moves like B4 Rook A6. That is pretty much a draw.
Yeah,
And Rook A3 was kind of interesting.
but then just push.
Like C7, Rook C3 now.
Ah, now this, and
Just
if I
take
take,
the
then you
rook
take.
from the rank. Yeah, now we can win.
Yeah, now
But
this is winning.
Rook A3, I think white can just go Rook B8 and Rook C3 and come back.
Yeah, threatening c7 c8, so you have to go here and then come back. Yeah, doesn't improve.
Yeah. This is just repetition. So yeah, it's hard to. Seems like black is losing at least one pawn by force.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm. And this two versus one is a very easy draw.
Yeah, absolutely. So if these pawns all get wiped out on the queen side, then this two versus one is just easy to hold.
Yes. Yes. Hmm. Okay.
End games are always very tricky, and here, Nihal, if I told one word,
Yeah.
you will get the answer, but I'm not going to say it. Just one word.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that Nihal is taking so much time for this one because it also means that he's going to learn something new today. And I know that he
Yeah.
enjoys learning something new all the time. Uh,
King is not coming on time, right?
how?
Like, is it coming on time? King G6, for example, I was thinking,
Okay.
but I didn't see how it came on time exactly. Like Rook A6 and King F7, Rook B6, Rook C5, C7, and you're one more shot.
Rook
Huh.
b6,
Okay. Wait.
rook
Yeah.
c5, c7. And yeah, if you take, this is a draw.
Yeah, this is a draw. Okay, now I understand something. I think. King G6 is definitely the first move.
Okay.
Yeah, you should come for the white king.
Ah, you should come
Oh,
for this guy here, not for this pawn.
yeah,
Okay, if I take,
seems like. Yeah, then I'll probably need some more time. But okay, I go to H5 maybe.
h5 or g5, any difference do you see?
Uh, Not exactly. No.
I mean, what does your intuition say? Which move to play?
Hmm. Okay, King G5.
your,
Or
intu-
wait, no.
your
King H5.
intuition was right at first to play h5. Why? What's the
King
difference?
H5. I don't exactly know, but just don't want to allow some Rook A7.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's the point.
Yeah.
If king g5, rook a7, and you don't have g5,
Yes.
and if you play king h5, that just works on time. So king h5, rook b6,
Now King H4, Rook B5, Rook C2, and Rook C6 was what I thought.
rook c2 check, and after king f3, rook into c6. Very good, Nihal. And now you win the h3 pawn sooner or later, and then you have two connected pawns, and you win the game.
Hmm.
Tremendous,
Yeah,
tremendous
this
solving.
was a very nice. This was very nice idea by Black.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say the word activity. If I would have said activity here, you would have found king g6, king
Uh-huh.
h5. But, you know,
Yeah,
so just,
I thought of bringing king, but only towards the pawn. It took me time to see that king should come and attack the H3 pawn.
yeah, yeah. Well, when
Yeah.
you learn something like this, do you somehow have a memory marker, like you say, okay, I need to keep something like this in mind, or it's just at an intuitive level, like it just settles in your mind?
Yeah, I guess it just settles like that. I don't really try so hard. Yeah, something stays in my mind, I guess. Like some bits of something.
Yeah. So, let's go. Oh my god, this is not easy. Sorry, Nihal. Sorry. Maybe you've seen it already, this one. But if you
No,
haven't,
no.
you are in for a tough time. Tough time.
Oh my God.
White to play and win.
Oh, wait, okay. Obviously, it's a fun question. I know that much. That hurts.
Sorry, obviously it's a.
But I don't know. It's a pawn break, but I
Yeah.
don't know how to time it and where.
Yeah, and also, how
So,
do you approach such a position? That's the point. It's so tricky.
yeah. This one is going to be tough for sure.
This time I see that for sure is a real for sure, not a fake for sure. This time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is right. So, okay. There are just so many pawn breaks.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually curious to know how you will approach this one. Do you start with any
Yeah.
random pawn move, or do you like, what do you see?
Yeah, starting with all random pawn moves only.
Okay.
So, Actually, I've seen this long time ago, but I don't remember anything.
You have seen
I
this
know that this is a pawn break question, and finally two pass pawns are going to come on both
yeah,
sides.
yeah.
So maybe I should take it as two halves, yeah? Maybe?
You mean this half of the board, something like this,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Yes,
this
yes, yes,
half of
yes,
the
yes.
board here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay. Interesting way to approach.
yeah. I have absolutely no idea how to approach. So, so no, if white is careless, you can also end up losing.
Of course, of course.
So let's. Mm,
This position has been sitting in my database for quite a long time, and anytime I do some kind of a test or a talent test, I never gave it to anyone because I thought it was too tough. But I thought, well, Nihal turned 16 today, is now old enough to face such tough ones. So
so shy.
I gathered courage to give it to you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting some hang of it, I hope.
Okay.
It's really a hope, nothing else.
So tell us a bit about what is going on in your head. Is it some pawn break, c5, b5, d5, e5? Where exactly are you looking?
I'm looking at d5,
Okay.
which I think is d5 wins, I think. Okay. D5, so CD I go A5,
cd you
BA5
go
B5.
a5.
Yeah, BA5 B5.
If b5 you just take and you queen your a pawn.
Yes.
So ba you go b5.
Oh, am I counting wrong again? Wait. Oh my god.
If he
I'm
takes,
counting wrong. Yeah, yeah. I
and then the
thought king
king
couldn't.
king comes in, yeah, I guess. Or no.
Can you wait? Can you play some? Okay. Yeah, I should think again. I thought king couldn't stop it. Yeah, I count so bad. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, D5.
I love Nihal's intensity here. He's thinking as if it's a real game. He wants to get the right answer.
Okay, I'll give it one more try.
Okay, okay,
So, I want to go D5. I feel that that's the first move,
yeah,
just like that. So what was the line? CD5, huh?
yeah.
A5,
CD5, A5 takes.
yeah, BA5, B5, take, E7. Okay, I'll just go B6
Okay, now I
for
have
now.
to move my king here.
Yeah, B7. B7, King C7, G5. I was hoping something works.
Okay, now I have, you are threatening to take this and this. So let me first take here. What are your plans here?
F5, F5.
F5. Okay.
Yeah.
And see, the point is if I go A4, you will take on G6, A3, G7. Oops, sorry. A2, you will make a queen and then queen. Yeah, so I'll be slow.
Yes, 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 yeah.
So that's the reason why I must take. Then you take,
Mm,
and I take
H5.
H5 and game over. Brilliant, brilliant.
Oh,
So
wow.
G5, if I take, I was looking at, now let's look at FG.
Now H5,
H5, and if I take,
F5.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you are able to create a passer. Okay, so D5, I cannot take now CD because you, as the line you mentioned. So what about ED?
Yes, yes. This line, yeah, this line was more worrying, probably. Or is it? Wait. Hmm.
So we have surpassed the 1 hour mark. We are now at 1 hour 1 minute. But okay,
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. We, as I had mentioned to Nihal, we can sit all night to finish the 16 positions.
Yeah. So, okay, I guess this should be just same. Like ED5, C5. Yeah, I thought C5 was critical.
Because if CD,
A5, CD, the same thing works, right? A5 takes B5, take and G5. Yeah, yeah. Push there and
and
G5.
G5, and if FG, then you go H5, and HG, then you go F5.
Yes.
Very good. Okay,
Mhm.
so going back here, CD,
Yes.
instead of CD, you were
No,
saying C5.
C5. Yeah, I was thinking now. Now again, A5, I guess.
Okay,
BA5.
yeah,
I would have liked to play BC5, but A4 is carrying here. I might lose.
very good. Okay.
Yeah, like DC King E2, does that win for white by any chance? Maybe it does. Like
Just a second.
it is a protected parcel.
B, instead of here BA, if you play BC, that
Mhm.
actually loses after A4.
Yes, yes, yes.
But
Yeah, I was
if you
wondering whether DC5 King E2 wins for white. And
DC King E2 is a draw according to the
it's a draw?
inside. Yeah,
Okay, okay. Hmm.
King E2, and then it says King E7,
Okay, I come with my king.
King D3, and then at the right moment, Black goes G5.
Huh, okay, okay.
And maybe when you go to A4, I come King B6, and that
Okay,
comes
okay.
in a draw.
So white takes C5 and black takes G4, yeah, somewhere. Or does it happen?
Okay, let's go on. If suppose now I go King E7, King D3, G5.
Mm-hmm.
You play HG. Suppose HG,
Yeah, probably I'm taking everything.
FG, FG, King D2, King C2. Sorry, King C3
Yes,
will also
yes.
be the same. I guess you go King D6 now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, king D6, king B3, king C7, king A4, king B6.
King here, King D6, King B3, King C7, King A4, King B6. Okay.
Yeah, D6. I was just wondering. That's why it's only try to win.
Yeah, D6 now, and
King
King
C6, I
C6,
guess.
King C6,
Yeah,
King A5. Yeah,
take.
take,
Mm-hmm.
take.
King E5, king B6, king F4, king C5, king G4. And is that a draw?
Yeah.
It is,
So
yeah.
now King E5, King
Okay.
here, King
Hmm.
A4,
No, no. King b5, king d4 loses for white.
Ah, sorry,
That
sorry,
is a
sorry,
problem.
sorry. Here, of
Yeah,
course, these are mind
that's
squares. So,
yeah.
sorry, where did I go? I should actually begin with king b6 here, and
Yes.
now king f4 takes. King moves
And
somewhere.
pawn spin on the same time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, nice. Yeah, just I was just curious. This was
but
good.
it's funny how this entire position of eight
Oh yeah.
pawns each ended into two queens. Like it's like this. No, this energy converts into one form of energy converts into another form. Like eight pawns converted into two queens.
That's why queen has 9 points. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So going back, actually here a5. You said
Yeah.
ba. You have to play b5, right? Not bc.
B5. Yes, yes.
Take
B5
take.
take king E7 and push till B7 and G5.
Same
This
stuff,
was
same stuff here. And well done, Nihal. Well done. I was actually very, very worried that you might get stuck here, because once you just don't get the idea, it's very difficult to solve it. But I assume that this idea of yours was very smart to break the board into two halves. I never thought of it this way. Cutting it into two halves.
yeah. The thing was I decided to no like I thought like there are there are 8 pawns, so I thought it might be a good idea to start with a central break just intuitively.
Yeah.
So D5 or E5 and okay when if you go E5 the king is closer, so I thought it's good E5.
Yes, yes, that's the point. The king is closer to the e5 break than d5 break, so that comes into the picture. And did you not consider something like b5 break?
I did for a while, but and obviously I did not calculate it fully.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like then okay, in some line you can get a pass pawn and C5, which I was not a big fan. Like CB A5 BA5, for example.
CB?
A5 BA5,
Yeah.
and yeah, the C pass pawn is going to be too weak. Black
It's
will
it's
win.
closer to the king, so he gets one
Yes.
crucial tempo like this, yeah, in some like
Yeah.
TC DC,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
he can play a4 when actually. So that's why d5 break gives you a b passer, which is more
Mhm.
important. Okay, it's quite complex to understand. Let's go to the next one here, which is equally. Are you tired, Nihal?
Not really. It's fine.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you're also 16, so you have more energy now than yesterday. We have to make some birthday jokes anyway. So black to play. Here, black is a rook up, but in big
Mhm.
trouble. In big trouble. And
Yes.
I did give you some attacking positions which you solved easily. So now it's time for defense.
Yeah. Defense is much harder.
Definitely, one wrong move and you're gone.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Queen has to go somewhere. That much I can say.
Okay, that sounds right.
Yeah. I mean, there are some lines with queen sacrifice which can almost never work with such an open king. So
Yes. So something like CB, BD7,
yeah,
King
bishop
D7, Queen
d7, queen.
E7. This is just lost.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, this will be really hard to calculate. Really. Hmm.
Nihal Sarin says this will be very hard to calculate, and after 10 seconds, okay, I found the move. It's this. Now I know you will.
Okay, it has to go to a dark square as well. Otherwise, a bishop discard check will kill the queen.
Yeah.
So that much can hopefully be said.
Mhm.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I guess White just wants to make some quiet moves. Yeah, actually.
Yes. I mean, how did you guess
That's
that? Like, for example, which line?
for example, my first intention was to go somewhere like Queen D4, which I think is the most natural move.
Yeah.
Trying to go for a Queen trade, and Bishop F7 check is just probably just a draw. Yeah, Queen E7, Queen E6 for sure.
Yeah.
Simple. White can play some very very annoying moves like Queen F3. Just.
Yeah. Queen f3 is definitely annoying, but you have something much stronger than Queen f3 here.
Mhm. Okay,
Because
okay.
Queen f3, Rook a7 somehow, I don't know. I mean, it
Oh yeah,
looks
I
it
wanted
looks
Bishop
bad.
C3. And practically, this also looked
No,
horrible at that
it's
time.
actually very strong. Even Queen f3, but I
Okay.
guess a simple way.
Ah, yeah. Definitely, there has to be something much stronger for sure. I agree. Yeah.
It's actually anti-intuitive here, the winning move, and could be easy to miss.
Not Bishop D7, right? No.
No, bd7, king d7, or king.
Yeah,
Yeah, king d7, queen e7, king
King has to
c8.
take, but then I don't see anything to be honest. Oh, this is so tough. If it's not Queen F3, then wait. You just take D4
Yeah,
and there
yeah,
should be somewhere.
exactly. Take and bd5, and if king
Yeah,
d7, you have the check, and then you take here, and it's completely
yeah.
winning.
Forgot that you should activate the B4 bishop.
Yeah, and also queen trade is never so easy to think when you're rook down. So queen
Mhm.
d4 doesn't work. What else?
Yes. So now, uh, it's not what I would have allowed this position.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so ugly to defend. But there has to be some way. Okay, now I have to make a choice between C7 and D6.
Okay,
Which
interesting.
both. Okay, and I guess. No, I choose. Oh, so confusing. I was going to say I choose D6.
And are you still saying it or?
Yeah, I really don't know. I'm clueless.
Okay, so queen c7 actually loses to queen f3 is a strong move, but much stronger is bishop c3 somehow.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
and just keeping all everything intact, and you are
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah.
So the
I agree.
question is, why not like queen d6, bishop c3? What happens there?
Maybe you can bring your rook a7.
Yeah, rook a7 is a strong move. Uh, and
Mm-hmm.
another very good move is king f8
King
here.
F. Okay. Mhm.
And now I'm wondering why not queen
Oh
c7,
yes.
bishop c3, king f8. What's wrong?
And now I think I know why.
Oh,
Queen F3.
queen f3. Yeah,
May-
not bishop e. I was thinking bishop e5. Some ideas like that. No, okay.
Yeah, I took the bishop e5 first. Queen F3 looks nice. Oh, Queen F3, Queen D8. Somehow you're still alive. Yeah. No, Queen F. Okay. No.
Yeah, queen
What's wrong
f3,
with it?
queen d8, and rook d1. And here, so queen f3, queen d8, rook d1, and now if queen e7, then a8 is hanging. So
Yes. A.
somehow you
Yeah.
can't hold on to all the material here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what difference does it make with the queen on d6? Now I'm really starting to wonder.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
king f8.
With queen on d6, you can play queen f3, rook e8, bishop f6, rook e6, I think.
Sorry, one second. Queen
Yes,
d6 if bishop c3. Now if you go king
king
f8.
f3. Yeah, queen f3, rook e8, I guess is the point now.
Yeah, absolutely, rook e8.
Yeah. It's important to keep a check on this bishop on e6. So,
And if you take
bishop
on,
f6,
yeah, bishop
rook e6.
f6, rook e6, bishop c3, and somehow after king g8, black is fine.
Final winning.
He's winning, but there is some line like
Okay.
rook e6, here queen
Mm-hmm.
a8, king
Then bishop f8.
f7, check,
Okay.
queen here. It's kind of a long line, like, but
Okay.
I don't think, I think at the end you somehow win with like
Okay.
takes
You get
takes,
the exchange.
and then
Yeah.
yeah, you
This.
need to convert this, but this is winning.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
So I guess the key part is that white is going to do bishop c3, queen f3, and in order to prepare for that, you have to do king f8, rook e8, and there the queen is
Mhm.
better placed on d6 than on c7.
Yeah, I mainly chose queen d6 because I wanted some rook a7, rook e7 ideas as well.
I
Like,
guess it's not bad. For example, queen d6, bishop c3. I'm wondering if rook
mhm.
a7 works just as fine. I think it does. Although king f8, according to the engine, is a better move, but I think
Yeah,
after
probably
rook a7, queen f3, rook e7, queen a8,
queen
queen
d8.
d8, queen f3, you may have to take
Oh
and
wow.
king f. No, now king f7, and I think black is doing okay here.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Nihal, that was intense. Yeah, like this position, you need to find the move queen d6. Not at all easy.
Yeah, one last thing was I wanted some cheaper as usual. Like if the bishop goes away, I'm just making some very bad move, just like that. Like bishop c4 check, king f8, bishop c3, for example. And rook 8 of course wins here, I guess. But yeah, there is some queen h2 trick which I wanted to keep in mind.
Yeah, nice, nice.
So
Queen h2, king h2.
just in case.
Typical Nihal. He's always looking at tactics. Uh, yeah, absolutely. Rook e8 was winning, and queen h2 equally good. By the way, bishop d5 here, also to win the rook. But then just king f8 takes and cb4 and black wins.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Last two now, Nihal. Gather up your all your energy now, because this last two positions not going to be easy. This one
Mhm.
is white to move. Your question is, it's a different question. What do you think is the logical result of the game? White to move.
Okay. Hmm. Well, white can't lose.
Yeah.
I think I can say that.
Okay. So basically, it's either white wins or a draw.
Yeah, I would guess so. And so now I have to calculate a line. I can try. Mm, okay. Oh wow, I see. I see something pretty.
Okay. Very quick.
So b6, b1 queen, rook c on e3 is the point.
Yes. Very good. Very good. And this is a stalemate. And what if
But
I go here?
yeah, rook c. I was thinking queen b2. Yeah, this dance will continue for a while. Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant.
And doesn't this
Brilliant. Brilliant. Sorry?
and this never ends? Yeah.
Yeah, this never ends and it's a draw. Uh, E3 is a very nice move to find, and you spotted it very quickly. Um,
Yeah, I did sense some stalemate somehow.
yes.
I could sense that stalemate.
I was also thinking
So,
if rook h3, but then there is rook a1 here, and that doesn't work somehow, because then, I mean,
okay, just rook a1.
there is this nice line with b1 queen and then rook a h1 back.
Okay, that's
But
pretty. Just e3.
And once again, e3 does the trick, yeah, like e3
Yeah.
and rook f1
Oh, rook
uh,
f1.
is zugzwang, and actually it wins. So turns out this was, I think, a very important line. Actually, I should have asked you, but okay, rook a1, because you already found the right move, so I didn't insist on rook h3. But just to show you the beauty, rook h3,
Okay.
rook a1, b6, b1, queen is a blunder, as I showed, because of rook h1.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
the right move is b1 rook.
Oh, oh
Uh,
my God. I can't imagine anyone
no, no,
promoting
no,
to a
no, no, one
rook.
second, one second. B1 rook is just losing, because same concept, rook h1, and what difference would it make? Yeah, like, one second.
This just looks much worse. Yeah.
it's it's just bad. So
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Let me. I'll try to find something.
oh,
Okay, rook a7, rook a3 is right.
I'm just so stupid. Okay, yeah, go on.
Rook a7, rook a3 is made, right?
Yeah.
That is just made. So it's b1 queen, rook h1.
Yeah, this b1 queen, rook h1, e3, and now isn't this quite stunning? Yeah, this move.
Yeah. Do you have any chance to defend after rook a7? Ah, no. Rook a7, rook b1, rook c7, bc7. Okay.
Yeah.
No stalemate. Mm-hmm. That's a good point. Yeah.
So
The rook f1 is brilliant.
actually it turns out that this position is winning for white, and he has to find rook h3 to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Too good, yeah.
I did think. Yeah. e3 right now, what happens?
e3. Okay.
I was mainly looking at this.
Take on e3.
Just wanted to get it up. Yeah, rook a1 now.
And now maybe rook b3.
b1 queen? No,
Yeah, yeah.
that's a draw.
b1
This is
now.
a draw.
No, just take. And this one, I think, just wins, because after
Oh,
only move,
e4?
yeah, e4.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Not b6, yeah, because b6 actually
Yeah.
is a draw after rook into b6.
Yes. Rook into b6.
But e4, and now
Oh,
rook into
this wins.
b5, you have e5, I think. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's nice.
And there is
I'll
just,
try rook b check, but that is
he
useless,
just does
unfortunately.
king d7, bd6, and just pushes his pawn and wins.
Yeah, basically, I think black has to sack his rook and get his king to g8, which is impossible.
Yeah, not possible. Not possible.
Yeah. If king is on g8, it's a draw, right?
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, hmm
It doesn't matter even if it's the right color, because there are
yes, yes.
stalemate ideas there.
Yeah, and you can even build a whole pawn chain here, I think. Like, white has h6, g5 for e3, d2, and black has same. I think it's still draw.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, just put the
Just
king of
never.
g8.
Yeah,
So what Nihal is
you will
saying
get.
is that if white has pawns like this, in a position, let's say, like this, bishop takes. If white has pawns here, and if black has pawns like this, and if you can get your king here, it's a draw.
Yeah,
But Nihal coming back here, I think rook h3 is the winning move. b6, which looked tempting, only draws after e3, which is what you spotted very quickly.
mm-hmm.
But I
Yeah.
didn't press you for rook h3, because somehow I was under the impression that after rook a1, b6, queens, rook h1, there is a draw. But no, after e3, rook f1 is a very critical move, which also the engines find it takes some time to find.
Yeah, rook f1 is really tough.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so let's go to the last one now. I think maybe slightly easier than this one, but let's see.
Okay.
This is white to move. Last position. The pawn is actually moving this way. Oops, sorry. Pawn is moving this way, and black pawn
Uh-huh.
is going here.
Yeah, this question is going to be interesting. That's hmm. Oh, I'd be so happy if I could just remove that e6 pawn and win a rook endgame. Okay.
Last position, Nihal. We want to hear you speak out loud in this. So whatever you're thinking, whatever moves go through
Yeah.
your head, if you can speak out loud.
Yeah, sure, I can try. So, okay, black is going to promote. So, either white has to promote or you have to try to give some sort of mate on a1, which looks tough, which doesn't look possible. So, so one of the first lines that come to my mind is like e7.
Yeah.
Now, e7, e1 queen, e8 queen, queen g3 check, which is very sad.
Yes.
And now black probably holds
Yes.
because white's king is too weak. So
Right.
this
Absolutely
this
right.
should be a draw.
It's a draw. Yeah, it's a draw.
Okay. And yeah, so here rook d1 is obviously not right. Like black just takes some queens. So this one. Oh, actually, is black even threatening to take the rook? He is, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but
after rook,
he's also threatening to make a queen.
yeah, yeah. That's the main threat. Like I was just wondering if he was also threatening to take the rook, which actually he might. Like rook at like rook d6, rook a8, rook.
So
What's the notation?
you are actually giving the move to your opponent here. So if it's instead of white to move, black to move, is he if he takes rook d6, then you go rook h1, then he comes back rook
Yeah, rook
d1.
d1. Yeah, so that's not good either. And I was just wondering what to do. So, hey, wait. I saw something.
Just when I thought Nihal has been tricked, he sees something and he's always seeing
Oh
something.
yes, oh yes, oh yes. Yeah. Okay, rook d2, rook h1, rook d1, rook e1.
Abs- it's like it's like this thing where it's like a tap. You open it, water is dripping like one drop, and all of a sudden it just flows down with full force. That's how your answers come out, like e7. And now you're threatening to make a queen, so let's assume I move the rook here, you make a queen,
Yeah,
I make a queen.
it's that same square. Yeah, like revenge for that check on g3,
Yeah. And
queen g6.
queen g6 check, and if he goes here it's a mate, and if he goes here check and mate. Whew. Brilliant. What's the time? 1 hour 29 minutes 22 seconds. I should stop the clock. Oh, Nihal, that was nearly 1 hour and 30 minutes. Just you finished it under it. You must be tired, yeah?
A bit, but it's okay. It's fun to see not that hard questions. So
Do
it's
you
fine.
would you say this was 1.5 hours well spent on your birthday?
Yeah, sure. That's fun. I
It was
did
fun.
learn quite a bit.
You learned something new, and is this your always your attitude? Like for example, this test, many people would get stressed out because we are not only just solving it. I'm also going to upload it on ChessBase India, and then many people will watch it. So many people get tensed, like but. You are like, I learned something new. You are more like, I is this always your attitude?
Yeah, usually I think I'm a bit slow at solving, really. I'm not such a great solver. I don't have much practice, so yeah, especially this was good. I did try to explain quite a bit as well, so
Yes. I think we
that
should
was
take
nice.
out around 25 to 30 minutes of the time for explanation, or maybe 20 minutes. So we can come to around 1 hour, 10 minutes you took for solving this. Something like that?
Yeah, sure, it is fine. Um, yeah,
Okay.
some questions are really tough. Last one, I think I did that quite well,
Yeah, you cracked
fortunately.
it. You cracked it very quickly. It was like you were thinking. I like the
Yeah,
way you thought. You gave the move to black first, and you said, "Okay, if he takes on d6, I'll go rook h1, rook d1," and then you are like, "No, it doesn't win." And then suddenly you spotted rook e1 there, I think, and then you are like, "Oh, I can anyway give the rook." So you then saw rook d2, something like that.
yeah. The thing was, like at the start only, I wanted to create some threat on the black king, and okay, I was thinking only on the of the A1's A1 square. Yeah, it is A1.
Yeah, a1 square.
Yeah, but then suddenly, okay, I saw the possibility of this B2 square also being vulnerable. Then yeah, this rookie one somehow sparked. So yeah, that's how it's just elimination.
Yeah, and then you win. So Nihal, before we let you go, how has this lockdown been for you? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you getting bored? You are like, oh, please bring back the tournaments. What is it like?
Yeah, it is frankly a bit boring, but also it has its some upsets. Like you get a break, but this break is getting a bit too long.
Yeah, yeah, it's almost now close to. What was your last event you played?
It doesn't weekends. It is like
Yeah,
almost
six
half a year,
6 months,
half a year.
and you know, people made plans like in 6 months I would reach some 2650. At the year end, I would reach 2700, and suddenly there are no tournaments. Quite heartbreaking in
Yeah,
that sense.
it was a bit like I, I was really angry that I missed some tournaments because of 10th, but only very few. Mainly just I missed Aeroflot Blitz. That's why I was a bit angry.
You finished your
And
10th
then yeah,
exams?
yeah, I finished my 10th exams and I wanted to play. And the next day the lockdown started. I think.
Oh. Well, at
Yeah,
first you might have been happy because you know you can play a lot of blitz, online blitz, but now it's becoming too long, and everyone's missing over the board events.
yeah, that's true.
Right. So, well, we don't know when over the board events will begin, but I think you are making the best use. I think you have had certain online matches with strong players, one of them being Magnus. How has been the experience playing against Carlson online?
Yeah, it's good. It's actually quite normal. Like Magnus plays a lot of bullet online on leeches. And yeah, it's a great experience to play him, of course. Yeah, I improved a lot by playing. Yeah, he's obviously so much stronger. Yeah, I just had one good day against him. So yeah,
One good day, which resulted in a score of 22-16, right? Out of 38 games.
yeah, like that was incredibly. That was very good against Magnus. Like
Yeah, Magnus scored
he with a huge
22
work.
points. Nihal 16 in 38 games, which is fantastic. I think also Nihal won the last 4 games, if I'm not wrong, in that entire streak. Yeah.
Yeah, like I crossed 3100 and just okay. I thought I'll just have one good match against Magnus where I didn't get completely smashed. That's why. Oh yeah.
Do you think that, let's say, at some point when you will actually play Magnus over the board, all these games which you play online will help you to boost your confidence, or it doesn't matter? Online chess is
In some
different.
way, but yeah, like bullet is of course not classical chess. So yeah.
But still, it helps. Like at the back of the mind, you know you have beaten Magnus in some format, so could be slightly
Yeah, yeah,
confidence booster.
for sure. Yes.
Okay, Nihal, it's very difficult to ask you right now what are your plans for your 16th year of of your 16th year, because we don't know what's going to happen, whether there will be tournaments or not. So we'll take it as
Yeah.
it flows. We'll take it as it goes. But thank you so much for spending so much of your time today solving these 16 positions. You were phenomenal. I enjoyed myself a lot, especially the moments when you would do something like, I saw the trick, and I was like, oh, Nihal has got it. And that was the best moments, you would, and then you would shoot out the moves back to back. Great fun, great fun.
Yeah, it was great fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and enjoy the last couple of hours of your birthday.
Yeah, sure.
Bye.
Bye. See you.